Welcome to Divine Ethera channel. We're so glad you're here with us today. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of relationships and attachment styles. It's a topic that affects us all, whether we realize it or not. And one attachment style in particular can be a real heartbreaker if you don't know what you're dealing with. Avoidant attachment. This style can make relationships challenging and leave you feeling confused. Specifically, we'll be sharing 5 practical tips to help you spot an avoidant attachment person on the first date. These tips will help you identify the signs early on. Because let's face it, nobody wants to waste their time on someone who's emotionally unavailable or allergic to commitment. It's important to recognize these traits to protect your heart. We're going to give you the tools you need to cut through the games and get to the heart of the matter. With our guidance, you'll be better equipped to navigate the dating world and find a fulfilling relationship. So, you're on a first date and things seem to be going well. The conversation is flowing and there are plenty of smiles and laughter. But how do you know if this person is truly interested or just putting on a good show? It's a tricky situation to navigate. One of the biggest telltale signs of an avoidant attachment style is emotional distance. This can manifest in various subtle ways. Pay attention to how much they're willing to share about themselves. Are they open and forthcoming, or do they hold back? Do they deflect personal questions? This can be a major red flag. Do they keep the conversation surface level, talking about the weather or their favorite sports team, but never delving into their own thoughts and feelings? This can be a sign of emotional unavailability. They might even crack jokes or change the subject when you try to steer the conversation into deeper territory. Humor can be a defense mechanism. They're afraid of getting too close too fast. This fear can create a barrier between you. Those walls also prevent them from forming genuine, lasting connections. It's important to recognize these signs early on. Understanding these behaviors can help you decide whether to pursue the relationship or move on. All right, let's talk about physical touch and its nuances in relationships. Someone with an avoidant attachment style might seem uncomfortable with physical touch, often showing signs of unease. Even something as simple as a light touch on the arm or a handshake that lingers a little too long can make them uneasy. They might pull away or stiffen up when you try to get close, creating a noticeable distance. Now, don't get me wrong. Not everyone who shies away from physical contact on a first date is emotionally avoidant. Sometimes it's just nerves. But if you notice a consistent pattern of avoiding physical closeness, it could be a red flag indicating deeper issues. For someone with an avoidant attachment style, it can feel like a threat to their independence, making them retreat further. Understanding these signs can help you navigate relationships better, ensuring both partners feel comfortable and respected. Communication is key in any relationship, but it's especially important when you're first getting to know someone. Pay close attention to how your date communicates, both verbally and non-verbally. Do they seem evasive or give you vague answers when you ask about their past relationships or their future goals? Avoidant attachment folks are masters of keeping things non-committal. They might say things like, "I'm not really looking for anything serious right now," or "I'm just going with the flow." They might also have trouble expressing their feelings directly. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone, and just when you thought you were getting somewhere, they completely changed the subject? This is another classic avoidant attachment move. It's their way of steering clear of any emotional landmines, of keeping the conversation safe and superficial. If they can't even handle a little bit of emotional vulnerability on a first date, what hope is there for a deeper connection down the line? Now, there's nothing wrong with needing your space in a relationship, but for someone with an avoidant attachment style, the need for space can be extreme. They might talk about how much they value their independence, how they need their alone time. They might cancel plans at the last minute, or they might disappear for days without checking in. It's their way of maintaining control, of making sure they're not getting in too deep. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more relationship advice. Avoidant attachment style is often rooted in past hurts and fears. These folks aren't trying to hurt you, they're trying to protect themselves. But that doesn't mean you have to settle for a relationship that leaves you feeling emotionally starved. Understanding attachment styles can help you build healthier and more fulfilling relationships. You deserve someone who's all in, someone who's ready to meet you on the same level.